Now, if you had in a position time just developing your position, and yes, because otherwise you had that weakness, and if I play earlier a move, then I didn't have that weakness in the end game. So just developing your position if you had time. That was the most
Sorry,
important.
again?
Just developing your position if you have
Developing.
time.
And anticipation maybe.
Yes.
Looking what he is doing.
Yeah.
Prophylax. Yeah? So this is, you learned something.
Yes,
Yeah?
of course, but I learned something. That was the most important, I think.
Okay, Armen?
I learned something about when to trade rooks and when the plan's good and when it's not, and something about an endgame which is not so famous, but endgame where you have to calculate more than just know theoretical knowledge.
And some specific training advices, books to read or techniques to learn, or maybe Mark better tells me what they should do. What should they do the few months? What should they improve and how can they improve?
Well, it's not easy to say immediately because we just watch one game from each game. So we discussed a little bit, we started from some discussion how to study endgame, a combination of some basic knowledges which we should get, but simultaneously, but we chess player should combine it with training how to use knowledges, because knowledges doesn't work automatically.
No, you can read books.
You need to analyze, you need to be able to calculate lines by using your knowledges during the calculation. It's not automatically, even grandmasters don't work in this area.
But
so formal knowledges are not enough to play well.
It's the basis.
It's necessary to have basic knowledges. We cannot deal without it. But from other hand, we should train ourselves, train our skill, because chess is practical game. It's not just knowledges.
It's knowledge and skill.
We should train, to use our knowledges during the game. So to calculate line by using knowledges, to recognize positions which we studied before. When we analyze some new position, some fresh position.
But how do they exercise this these skills? By playing each other or a computer or?
At least if we speak about endgame, it was the basic idea of my endgame manual. So pointed out main basic knowledges which chess players should study and remember very well, understand very well. It was pointed out by different schrift by Russian, different kind of letters. Different font. It was in English edition it's blue font, in Russian edition it's big font. But doesn't matter, it's big diagrams. So it's point out which knowledges are most important. Which you should get.
You have the 3 levels in the book.
The
3 levels: big diagrams, smaller, and the tragicomedians.
No, tragicomedy is also small. It's just one form of training.
Okay.
Same like exercises, same as some additional examples, which are not so important, but which help to train yourself, or just to train you. To understand my knowledge is better a little bit, to see how it works in a little bit different positions. So, we should study accurately the main knowledges, which is big font, and then to use another part of text just for training, for improvement of basic knowledges.
Okay.
It's to solve exercises, sometimes to play some positions, and so on. It's basic approach. So to use knowledges for improvement of skill.
But better do it yourself or with training partners?
It's various forms are possible, not a single form. Sometimes you can solve exercise yourself, sometimes you can discuss it with friends, sometimes you can play positions with friends, so various forms are possible. to use.
Maybe
But,
it makes it more interesting to use various forms.
of course, it's normal to use various forms of training of work. At least it's more interesting and with different positions, different forms of work. So some position for solving, some position for playing, some position just for discussions, and so on. So it depends on material. Yeah.